Hello, my name is Danielle Valiente. I'm the owner here at Atmosphere Salon, and today I'm going to share with you how to work with curly hair. Now, when you're starting with curly hair, it's always a good idea to start your shampoo and conditioning experience with a moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. You want to use a moisturizing shampoo and conditioner because it's really going to keep those curls hydrated and really allow them to dry with a nice finish without being too frizzy. You'll notice we've already cleansed and conditioned her. It's always a good idea to use a really wide tooth comb to comb out curly hair. And the reason that you do that is because you don't want to disrupt the curls too much. So we're working through and just gently combing through the curls. And there's some really great tips and tricks when you are blow drying your curly hair and your end result is going to be curly. One, you want to make sure that you really get the product in the hair when the hair is still quite wet. If the hair has started to dry too much, what ends up happening is the product isn't allowed to do its job because the hair has already started to form in the manner that it wants to, as opposed to using the products to manipulate and mold the curls into place. So if the hair starts to dry too much, you can always mist it down with a moisturizing spray or just even some more water. We're going to use a few different products in the hair. And when you have as much curly hair as my model does, it's a good idea to section the hair up and start in the bottom applying the product and work your way up to the top. So you can clip the hair up out of the way and use your fingers to rake the hair and open up those curls. We're going to mix together 3 products. One is a sculpting foam. It's actually a conditioning foam. So we're going to use a little bit of that. We're going to use 2 pumps of a liquid curl definer. And then we're going to use 2 pumps of a shine serum or a gloss, and this is going to help eliminate the frizz and just bring the shine out in the hair. So we're going to work all the products into the hand and we're raking the product through the hair, making sure to get that product on the front hairline and distributing it all throughout. If you need to, you can come back through, use your wide tooth comb to brush it out. Rake it with your fingers and then just shake it out a little bit. And a trick that I like to do is take thick sections, about this size, about 1 inch thick, and twist the hair in the direction that the curl forms. And that's just going to really enhance that curl even more. So you're almost creating a little curl dreadlock. And you'll do this and follow this same process all throughout the hair. Once you've twisted all of the hair into place and created these little curl dreads throughout the entire hair and applied the product throughout, then you can begin diffusing. I like to diffuse with a chopstick because I find that if you use your fingers and you get your fingers involved in the drying process, you create more frizz in the hair. So you really want to try to eliminate that as much as possible. So I'll use the chopstick to actually feed the hair into the diffuser. Starting on the side, you want to put the diffuser on high speed with a hot heat. So a higher heat and a higher speed to start. And just feeding those ends into the diffuser and working that hair into the diffuser and just holding that in place. After you've diffused all of the hair from the high heat, then to the cool heat, know that it's going to take a little bit of time. You want to take your time doing this to get the results that we're looking for today. We then take, after the hair is about 80 to 90% dry, you take the diffuser off of the blow dryer, put the speed on low and the temperature on cool. And taking circular motions throughout the hair, working more at the root area. Lift the hair up. And just circling around the hair, what that's gonna do is break that curl up a little bit. And as long as that air is cool, you're gonna be able to run this circular motion throughout until the hair is completely dry. And it just provides a beautiful finished result. Keeps that moisture into the hair with a nice shiny finish and polish. After you've completely dried it, maybe you want to take a 1-inch curling iron and do some detail curling. If you do, just wrapping the hair around the iron to detail any areas that might not have taken the curl in your blow dry process. And then always finishing up with a nice flexible texture, spraying it at a distance, working it all the way through the hair. It's just gonna give that hair the hold and memory that it needs, but keep it nice and flexible and movable. And that is how to work with curly hair.